Hey guys, it's Alicia here with Keller Williams South Tampa, coming at you again for another Millennial Monday. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it, guys. So today we're going to continue the first-time home buyers series, right? At this point, we have been pre-approved. We found the right realtor. We managed our expectations, and we made an offer. And for the purposes of keeping this video short and sweet, we're just going to say that your offer was accepted. Congratulations. All right, so now we are on to, before I announce step number 5, I don't know where my little whiteboard went. Not that it was very useful, but I digress. Step number 5, we're on to the inspection and the wood destroying organism inspection. So we're going to start with the standard home inspection. There are really two major components to this. There is your standard home inspection, which is going to show you the things that you cannot see. This is going to be anything that is not obvious upon touring the home, right? Like your inspector isn't going to put on a report that there is a spot of paint that's missing on a wall. They're only going to show you things that cannot be seen with the naked eye or things that cannot be easily identified without them, right? And then there's a 4-point inspection. The 4-point inspection covers the big things like your HVAC, your heating and cooling, your electrical, your plumbing, and your roof. These are all things that your insurance company is going to care about big time, and you're going to care about big time, right? Not every single home inspector is going to include a 4-point inspection. This is something you want to ask about. In my opinion, it is a must-have when buying a home, specifically an older home. Without the 4-point inspection, the insurance company might assume that things are in the worst possible condition and charge you more money on your premiums. So that 4 points really going to help you. But the standard home inspection is really where you're going to find the things that would need to be remedied or fixed before you move in. So from here, this is, again, like every video, that's my cats. So like every video, we're taking a high level here, right? There are a number of different things that can happen and a number of different ways to work with them. So as a general rule of thumb, I will say that every circumstance in every house is a little bit different, and each buyer and each seller are going to be a little bit different. So this is where you want your agents to work together and come up with a resolution if things need to be fixed, if something needs to be addressed with a house, okay? And the last component to this is going to be the wood destroying organism report. This has to be completed by someone who's licensed in pest control. Unless your home inspector also has a pest control license, they cannot give you a wood destroying organism report. A wood destroying organism report consists of termite activity as well as wood rot. These things are very important, obviously, because there's going to be wood in your house. Some have more wood than others, especially like my house, for example, is like this thing is like all wood. So you're going to want to figure out whether or not you have any live activity as far as termites go. There are a couple different types of termites. We're not going to get into that. Later in this series, I am going to talk more about it because this is something that I have a little more of background on. And I apologize, the cats are playing around in the background. But the other parts of the WDO is that it's going to tell you about any rotten or fungus wood that's going on in the home. That is also a big deal. So these are things that can be fixed before you move in, and there are different ways to go about getting those fixes. But again, your WDO is also very important. There are some loans and some lenders that will not approve a loan without a clean bill of health from your WDO, okay? All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't really want to spend a whole lot more time on this just because there are a million different things that could happen. So if you want to talk about those things, what's up? That's what I'm here for, right? Drop a comment below, hit me up in my inbox, and I came prepared today. Call me, 813-270-3659. Once again, 813-270-3659. I'm here for you guys, okay? This is what I do. You guys are my job. I appreciate you so much for tuning in every week. I look forward to seeing you again next week. And in the meantime, you just take care, enjoy your family, and have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. All right, thanks, guys.